and this woman in holy matrimony. Through love, guilt, and fear, they decided to live their lives together as husband and wife. Do you, Jayne, take this man to be your awfully wedded husband, promising him love, complete and total faithfulness, absolutely no dick on the side, a clean book, a litter of smoking potatoes, babies, a 24-inch waist, gourmet meals prepared nightly, all of your attractive years before you become an old, wrinkled, bitter, repressed woman, eventual forgiveness after he bangs a checkout girl during his late 50s menopause phase. And on top of all that, in this tight economy, maintaining a full-time job with meager benefits that allows for raising a family for as long as you both shall live.
I do.
This ring is your gateway to a new world of religious and social respectability. Over taxes and special admission to the super trendy straight people club. Except in the states of Connecticut, Iowa, Maryland, Massachusetts, Washington, and Vermont. Now repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed.
With this ring, I be wed.
And now that you have said your vows and completely maxed out your credit cards, building this life-size snow globe of love, by the power vested in me by the sweet baby Christ child, I hereby pronounce you hopeful and ignorant. You may now kiss the bride. You may now kiss the bride. Actually, you may now kiss the bride. May I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Snowball's Chant in Hell.
Spinsterhood.
Spinsterhood. Spinsterhood.
And the dumb, thin, ambitionless princess lives happily ever after, and the old, wicked queen gets eaten by a giant pumpkin, gets thrown down a well, and dies of Rumpelstiltskin's disease.
But it was terribly romantic.
Beautifully romantic.
A kiss so magical that it breaks a spell.
A man so brave he would slay a dragon.
So brave that he would curse his future mother-in-law.
And then on their special day,
a day so perfect it could be a dream.
And all that for a hot, helpless, anorexic virgin. The
ideological construct of the institution of marriage during the age of modernity.
Some of you may be thinking, oh shit, where are the exits? Did I buy enough booze?
Did they just use the word modernity?
Are these angry bitches gonna make us pay?
And that isn't true.
Not true.
Literally?
Literally.
Do you mean figuratively?
Figuratively?
Only literally and slightly figuratively true.
Only like they just paid $5, true?
That's true.
Actually, it's dead on.
But we like you. So really it'll be more of a love-hate relationship.
Oh, like you and your parents.
Oh, right. Grandma Jayne.
Like you and your sister.
Oh, really? How about you and your two sisters? Come on.
Ooh,
Right.
like Han Solo and Princess Leia.
Ooh, Hermione and Ron.
Oh, like a dominatrix and a gimp.
Oh, exactly. Without the same word, and well, we like to buy.
Oh, but don't worry, Annie and I don't have rabies. Anymore! But Ashley, on the other hand, well, we're not so sure.
Thank you. A toast to the bride and groom. When I first heard that Donna was getting married, I went out and bought a Snuggie and a cat. Because I realized I was going to be alone forever. And then she asked me to be her maid of honor, and I cried. I cried like a little bitch. Donna, perfect cookie Donna. We went to school together. We grew up together. We were both molested by Mr. Franklin together. And now she's getting married. She's getting married to Samuel. Sam with the brown. Sammy was in the Beast Corps. Sam's parents are professional filthy fucking philanthropists just barfing their money all over the needy. Well, let's not raise the bar too high. No, let's live in reality. Swanson is also nice to Donna. He also showers regularly and has a job, even though he doesn't actually need one. Oh, look at this garment. This doily. This cotton candy nightmare you call a dress. Wow. Thank you for making me pay $200 to experience the shining boom on my ass. Now, no man will ever look at me unless he's suffering from indigestion. Not that there are any single people here anyways. No, it's all a big game for you, isn't it? All the happy couples sit there and laugh at the desperate snarl female fighting over the bride's bouquet. Well, congratulations!
If they're letting anybody come up here, I'd like to give some advice to my grandson. He's such a joy. I remember when he was a baby, I used to tickle his little wee-wee, and he would laugh, and then he would pee a little. Does he do that to you, dear? When your ancestors were living in caves, marriage was about procreation, but to the youngsters today, procreation seems to be more of a perk, and if he's anything like his grandfather, procreation will not be a problem. That man was hung like a horse. Or should I say mammoth? And Donna here has lovely birth and hips, not like that barren bridesmaid. But procreation is not for all. Some like sex for sport, and I recently discovered on the internet there's a website that helps people have affairs. Fancy! In my day, we just used to use the milkman because he was so sweet. Well, obviously, the poor still marry the poor, marry up like Donna. You don't want your kids eating government cheese. In the 1950s, when I was a little superior one at that, women knew their place in those days. Men used to use their fancy vibrating vehicles to rule women. Maiden was the hot thing. Little advice, vinyl seats are easier to wipe clean. And be careful with your medications, because they can cause an awful cotton crotch. So, after the 1950s came the 1960s, and birth control, and free love, and women's rights, and people started marrying whomever they pleased, and I am just so happy that my grandson has decided to love a woman. That way we can all be here today enjoying the generosity of Donna's single mother. Let's all raise our glasses and toast. Come on. To Donna and Samuel. May their marriage last long enough to keep them both healthy and happy.
Betty, go for the next slide. Betty, are you ready? Betty, Rita's going to be here any minute. It's really important that we get this right. Anniversary, Rita is on her way here. And we've got something very special planned. Very special. Betty, I'm serious. Is everything together? Ready? Really for me to get this right. Oh, here she is, everyone. Here she is.
Good evening, and thank you. Thank you for joining us for this special workshop, How to Keep Satan Out of Your Wedding. I would like to thank Pastor Matt for opening his arms and his basement to our crusade.
Last Sunday, after Pastor Matt's moving sermon about divorce is on the rise, Rita and I realized Satan's increasing presence in the marriage.
That's right. In an effort to fulfill our duty as Christian women, we vowed from that moment to answer God's calling and save marriages. Thank you, Pastor Matt, for his generosity, which allows us to educate you here tonight.
That's right. We did a lot of looking to the Lord and looking into history for answers because, well, this has not always been the case. And luckily, Jesus answered our prayers because we found some answers. It turns out that the sanctity of your marriage is forged in the purity of your wedding ceremony.
That's right, and there are a lot of Satan-eliminating techniques from our past that we have just abandoned.
Satan isn't so, Rita.
Oh, but it is so, Phyllis. Oh. But that is why we are here tonight, to save your marriage from the chief of demons.
That's right, we are here to give our lovely brides some tips that will protect your family, your future children, and the souls of the unbelievers.
Tonight, you are all going to leave here with a black belt and slaying the serpent.
Tonight, your pepper spray is going to be able to purify the prince of darkness. Rita, would you start us out with one of your prayers? I can't think of a better way to start the evening than with one of your prayers.
Most joyfully.
Okay.
Dear Lord, please help your humble servants serve you. Let your goodness reign through our souls and shower down upon those who walk with Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Phyllis?
Rita.
Now, before we get to the nitty-gritty, it goes without saying that a true bride is a virgin. If you are not a virgin, then you might as well already consider yourself married to Satan.
That's right. That's right. We've been courting for some time, and now that we're engaged, temptation is strong. Resist the slippery slope that leads to fornication.
Phyllis!
Rita, excuse me.
Aisle runners. You wouldn't think it was anything but a bride's frivolous carpet, but the aisle runner is the first defense against Lucifer. According to the history, the usage of the aisle runner stems from the fact that evil spirits are on the lookout for a chance to ruin a bride's happiness. The ground poses as a special hazard because not only are the dead buried there, but it is also The gateway to hell.
Oh, the gateway to hell?
That's right.
The bride is at greater risk than the groom when walking down the aisle because of the demonic attempts to attack her fertility.
Believe it! You just asked our treasurer, childless treasurer, Betty Johnson, if she had an aisle runner at her wedding. She did not.
She did not. Believe that Satan is after you.
Phyllis?
Rita.
Would you like to take this next one?
Oh, I would
Go ahead.
I would be honored. Bridesmaids. In early Europe, it was a bridesmaid's job to protect the bride from evil spirits. Now, I can't think of a better present for a bride than that. Can you, Rita?
A marriage free from the father of lies? I cannot think of anything greater.
No. Spirits are envious of your fortunate day, and your wedding is like Mephistopheles' Mardi Gras of mischief. Since women are no match for evil spirits, the bridesmaids and the bride would all dress exactly alike, so that demons would not be able to tell which one was the bride.
Women knew this hundreds of years ago, but have become weak to the lures of fashion. If the bridesmaids and the bride all dress alike, then it becomes impossible for evil spirits to identify you and destroy you. Do not give in to the seductive sin of vanity. Believe it! You just ask our childless and clinically depressed treasurer, Betty Johnson, if she dressed like her bridesmaids at her wedding. She did not!
She did not! Believe that the serpent is after you, okay?
Phyllis?
Rita.
Okay. In ancient Greece and Rome, this took form of stalks of grain and fragrant herbs. The fragrant herbs were widely used for their medicinal purposes. That made them a natural selection for warding off evil and casting a protective aura around the bride.
Look, we're not talking witchcraft here, people. No, we're just saying that instead of getting some flowers that go with your self-worship and color scheme, get some fragrant herbs that cast a protective aura around you.
Yes, as you cruise down that aisle, be a defensive driver amongst the demons, because although the Lord is on our side, we also have to take responsibility for our souls.
We do, we really do.
Would you like to take responsibility for the next slide?
I would be so honored. The bridal veil. Many ancient tribes knew that the veil not only protected the bride from prying eyes, but it also hid her from evil spirits.
Hey! We are not making this stuff up, people! You just ask our childless and clinically depressed and now painfully divorced treasurer, Betty Johnson, if she donned a veil at her wedding. She did not! She did not! Now, when you think of a demon, where do you think the most powerful place is that they can possess us? Here, in our minds.
Think about it. Think about how much more nervous, vulnerable, and anxious you are on your wedding day. Don't you think a demon is going to know that and use every opportunity he can to get to you?
Don't you think the Prince of Darkness can worm his way in there? Believe it!
Believe that Beelzebub wants your marriage to fail. Impotency, debt, adultery. He's aiming the trigger finger to fire your relationship. Rita, excuse me, I'm
At this time, we would like to do a little role play to show you what we have all learned this evening. I will be portraying the part of you know who.
I will be portraying the part of Betty Johnson, or at least what Betty Johnson should have done at her wedding. Dun 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 dun.
Betty! I am Satan! I have risen from the earth to ruin your marriage!
Oh no! Satan! I just want to walk down that aisle to my wonderful groom!
Ah!
There you are! On the gateway to hell!
Guess who?
Satan? Satan! Oh no, Satan! Oh no! Oh wait! I've got my bouquet of fragrant herbs, and now I ask, a Satan shielding wedlock! Yeah!
I'm worming my way in.
Oh no, my vulnerable mind! Oh no, Satan! Oh no, but wait, I've got my bridal veil. Ha!
That's wonderful. I love playing Satan.
I just want to take this opportunity again to thank Pastor Matt for allowing us to give this workshop in his basement. And I think we should also thank Rita and Jeremiah for putting together this powerful PowerPoint. And it goes without saying, we should just give a big thank you to Betty Johnson.
Oh.
I can't think of a better way to close the night than one of your greatest hits, or if you'd be so kind.
Most righteously.
Okay.
Dear Lord, evil is around us at all times, and the ever-presence of Satan's eyes watching us. Please help us find your path and walk in your glory. Amen!
That was great.
That was really heavy.
I think our audience is due for a little lighter fare. Would you say so?
Yeah. Let's play something.
Okay.
What do you want to
you're
play?
right.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay. I've been working on this idea,
Okay.
and it's kind of
Give it
big.
to me.
It's kind of big. Okay. I've been wanting to explore how corporate cultural figures help to identify a woman's false idea of gender and sexual satisfaction in marriage. Fun?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's do it with Barbies!
Oh, even better.
Give her to me.
I got the Barbie.
Give her to me.
Okay, so here's Kay.
What? Why do I have to play Ken?
Because you're bigger. Okay, you are obviously taller than me. Come on. Look, you play Ken this time. I'll play next time. Come on. Now let's go through.
The consummation! Ken carries Barbie over the threshold.
Barb is nervous because tonight is her wedding night. She's been saving herself.
Ken can't wait to get his clothes off.
Barb feels the pulsing of her woman heart as she begins to undress. She fears her vagina will be too tight for Ken's most certain large penetration.
Ken fears that his less than average penis size will not fill Barb's vaginal orifice. But at least he's got his sleeveless tuxedo unitard on. It's never failed him before, and it's certainly not failing him now.
Barb's vagina drapes with excitement. Sight of Ken's sleeveless tuxedo unitard. It's never failed him before, hey, and it certainly isn't failing him now.
They have wild sex. Oh, I'm so deep in your head now. Oh, I'm so hard. You're so wet. It's so good. I'm gonna come. The honeymoon phase.
Barb is putting the fish on the dining room table, which is set with Ken's favorite dinner, beef tenderloin. She wears nothing but an apron. Barb isn't sure if it's the kitchen or Ken's imminent arrival, but something is getting her hot.
Ken enters through the front door, throws down his gym bag, and takes off his, need I say, sleeveless shirt. Hey, Barb, I'm home.
Oh, I see that. Dinner's ready.
Oh, good, I'm hungry. Whoa! Nice outfit.
You too, Ken. Hey, I thought maybe I could be dessert.
Ooh, how about an appetizer? Ken face plants into Barb's nexus of satisfaction. He devours her.
Barb squeals with delight. top-rated schools in the nation. She envisions her daughter becoming the first female president.
Meanwhile, Ken just hopes to build this fucking crib so he can crack open a few cold ones over a game. For the first time, he has a feeling that one could consider sadness when he realizes his daughter will never be a quarterback. Hey, Barb, you help me put this crib together?
Well, sure, if you could lift it, I could stick it in.
That's what she said.
Oh, Ken, that's so pathetic. Why do you act like such a child? My arms don't bend that way.
I don't act like a child. I'm just able to express my inner child more effectively than you.
Please, you can't build, fix, or unclog the toilet to save your life.
Whoa, that's an insult. It's not like your wife of the year. What was the last thing you cooked?
Oh, so I'm supposed to cook all the meals? Your food is good, and my food tastes terrible. Barb slaps Ken.
I know.
I'm sorry. It's just this baby is growing and nothing has been decided.
Well, what needs to be decided?
Am I going back to work after your baby exits my vagina?
Do you want to? I want you to do what feels right.
Well, it worked before we were married. The steady income was nice, plus it would allow you to bond with our child more than other fathers do.
You want other fathers to bond with their child?
No. I want you to bond with our child.
Okay.
Okay.
The boring routine. Ken lies in bed reading a book.
Barb busts open the bathroom door and begins to do a striptease for Ken.
Hey, could you turn off the bathroom light?
Sure thing, big boy Ken. Hey, look at me.
Nice.
Nice?
What? What's wrong with nice? You look nice.
You're supposed to go crazy for me. Oh, it's so much better in my head.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just really tired and worn out from work. Can we cuddle?
A tearful Barb exits in the bathroom and slams the door.
Ken goes back to reading. The nuclear winter! Ken sits in the dark. All that is seen is the glow of the oven behind him.
Barb enters completely unaware of Ken's presence.
Where the hell have you been, Barbie?
Don't call me that. You sound like my mother. I was out with coworkers.
Yeah, I can smell you've been drinking.
How?
Because I can.
Well, all I can smell is burnt food.
That's because the roast, which takes 3 hours, has been in the oven since 6. And it's after 12. You do the math if you're so smart.
Oh, Ken, what's the matter?
I want to be good at this, Barb. I want to be able to stay home with the kids. I want to think it's okay for you to go to happy hour with the frat boys. I want your life, Barb.
But you have my life, Ken. We share it.
It's not the same.
Fine. I'll quit my job, but I made more money than you ever had.
So what if you think personal training isn't a job? It's what I was born to do. Do you see this, Barb?
I see boxes of you, Ken. You're just lucky you were placed next to me.
What?
If you can't handle the woman that I am, then maybe we should call it quits.
How dare you threaten me? This is a cry for help. Plus, I haven't seen your box for months. God knows what's up there.
Oh, I'm sick of this conversation, and you're gonna wake the kids.
I'm sleeping on the couch again.
Good night.
Good night.
Jayne, I don't want to play Barbies anymore. Oh, it's too sad.
Annie, but Barbie and Ken, they always,
I don't know.
I promise, always lived happily ever after. End. You don't want to play Barbies,
No, I don't want to play Barbies anymore.
but I bet I know what you do want to play.
I don't know, Jayne. Aaron is a freelance graphic artist. Yikes. Hey, am I right, audience? All right, let's try it one more time. Yikes, am I right, audience? You're right, Margo. Okay, Shelley, tell me, how are those wedding plans coming along?
Well, they're not going that great. As things are, we can't even find a venue. Most places charge between $2,000 and $5,000 just for the space.
Oh, wow, that's rough, Shelley. I'm sure all our viewers out there want to know, what do those with modest means do?
Well, it looks like we're going to do it in my parents' backyard. It's pretty small, but it sure feels like home.
Oh my God, stop talking. That sounds disgusting. Am I right, audience?
You're right, Margo!
Now tell me, Shelley, when you were a little girl, did you always dream of getting married in some crapper like your parents' backyard?
No, but I mean, I never really thought of it as a crapper. It's just always been my home.
Okay, let's cut to the chase and see what the meek shall inherit. It's time to play our first game and see if Shelley can take the cake! This cake is an elegant tiered buttercream with beautiful ribbons cascading down. The frosting is a white chocolate fondant. This fondant comes to us all the way from Italy. What makes this fondant extra special is that it's been made from organic ingredients. We then take these organic ingredients, have them chemically altered, so that your love, much like this frosting, will last an eternity in your digestive system. And to top it off, we top the top layer with a 50-pound chocolate-covered chip. The retail price for this cake is $1,650.
Wow, that's more than I make a whole month worth of work in.
Oh, wow. Just think about how much happier all your guests will be when they enjoy a bite of this tasty treat, huh? Okay, Shelley, you've seen the show. You need to spin the wheel and answer the question correctly in order to get that beautiful cake for your wedding. Are you ready to spin the wedding wheel of wonder, Shelley?
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
DJ, do's and don'ts.
DJ do's and don'ts. Okay, Shelley. When picking your preferred wedding playlist, which song should be avoided at all costs? A, My Heart Will Go On. B, YMCA. Or C, The Chicken Dance.
This is a real tough one, but I think I know what I'm going to go with. C, the chicken dance.
I'm sorry, Shelley, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is D. Never hire a wedding DJ. Always hire a live band or orchestra if possible. DJ looks cheap and ends up an embarrassment. Hey, am I right, audience?
You're right, Margo.
But don't worry, Shelley, we're not going to let you walk away empty-handed. No, we have an ordinary box of Betty Crocker devil's food cake. I heard that if you add 2 eggs, a bit of butter, and throw in the oven, it will somehow turn into a cake. And if you have leftovers, you can just toss it in your homeless stew for later.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Shelley. Okay, everyone, it's time to play our next game. Bling, bling, bridal gown. Everybody together. Bling, bling, bridal gown. This gown comes to us from Vera Wang's exclusive winter collection called Anorexic Snow Cones. It is truly one of the most glamorous of all her gowns. This gorgeous gown has been adorned with hand-sewn silver and golden beading. The organza draping and drop chiffon bodice give you a romantic sense of a cold winter's day. And the sweetheart neckline has optional retractable cones. These cones have superior thermal retention for keeping the contents cool. Now you have the glamorous option of saying I do while enjoying something sweet with your sweetie. The retail price for this gown is $25,000.
Oh, that is amazing. That's more than I make in a whole year worth of work in.
Actually, that is amazing. Okay, are you ready to spin the wheel and dance and see if you can get this gorgeous gown, Shelley?
Yes.
Go for it.
The making of this ad did not knowingly harm any children.
And we're back! Okay, Shelley, you've seen the show. You need to answer this question correctly in order to get that beautiful dress for your wedding. Ready?
Yeah.
Diamonds are graded on 4 things, Shelley. A, country of origin. B, cost. C, carat. Oh, I screwed this up. I'm sorry. Let me try that again.
What the
audience.
fuck is this show?
Let me get that. You're correct. I won't look like an asshole. Diamonds are graded on 4 things.
Give it to
Cost,
me.
clarity, carat, and A, color. B, country of origin. Or C, cost.
A color? That is correct! Yeah! Hooray!
Size zero.
Yeah!
Wow,
Yeah.
congratulations, Shelley. That beautiful size 0 gown is all yours.
What? You say size 0?
Yes, of course, the more exclusive gowns only come with sample size.
But I mean, I'm not going to be able to fit in it, let alone zip it up.
Oh, wow, Shelley. We've seen this before, audience. I think Shelley has some self-esteem issues. I think it's time for the Margot Minute.
Woo! In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's just be real with each other, okay? Will you be really real with me?
Sure.
Audience, it's about to get ridiculously real in your ears. Shelley, when you look in the mirror, do you think poor, frumpy, clumpy transient from Kansas? Or do you think beautiful, creme de la creme elite supermodel? Hey, Shelley, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry, Shelley. Tell me, Shelley, how's your relationship with your father?
I love my dad. Look, I love the dress. It just isn't going to fit. I'm actually very happy with the way I look. I'm within my healthy weight range. I try to stay pretty active. Plus, Aaron tells me all the time how beautiful he thinks I am. He doesn't want me looking like a skeleton.
Oh my God, you're serious? Okay, Shelley, I've got 3 words for you, and I'm going to need everyone's help here. Are you ready? Everyone? Big!
Big!
Let's try it again.
Big! Fast! Snowy!
It's what your guests would have said, but now we're going to throw an extreme makeover and exhausting boot camp. Over the next few months, we're going to starve you into a beautiful woman. Your fiancé won't even recognize you once we're done with you. Now your guests will see a princess walking down the aisle and some big fat snow beast that will have them running for their lives. Hey, it's okay to cry, Shelley. It's okay to cry! And that sound means it's our final round. Thank you, friends in the studio. If you answer this question correctly, your ceremony, honeymoon, and reception will all take place in a douche. Any girl getting married is sure to feel like a true duchess. And to top it off, you'll be carried down the aisle by 4 gorgeous peasant boys. You will then be met by your groom riding in on a white horse and wielding an erotic blood diamond sword. Thank you, Blood Diamond. This display of elegance will not only impress your friends, it will impress everyone. If you answer this question correctly, you will be the most popular person ever. The retail price for this package is $100,000. That's more than your hillbilly ancestors handed the mines during the gold rush. Okay, Shelley. The category is legally binding. True or false, Shelley Martin, will you be taking on your fiancé Aaron Gorgonzola's last name after you are married?
I didn't know that was the truth.
Shelley. The correct answer is true. Should they say it's a woman's choice, but you should always take on your husband's last name? Do you really want to alienate your family and disappoint your husband, all for your Appalachian pride?
But, I mean, his name is Gorgonzola. I don't even like cheese.
This is about cheese, Shelley? No. Even if you end up with a really stupid name like Shelley Gorgonzola, or I don't know, Margot Cockburn? You have to do it, Shelley, because it's what we've always done. It's tradition for the lady. The lady! And that's our show. We have a wheel of wedding wonder. Big, fat,
Peace!
portrayed by she.
Jayne's a little confused. She's probably because she's so much older than I am.
7 months older.
Jayne will be portraying the part of the evil queen, and I will be portraying the part of the pretty petite princess.
7 months older, 7 months wiser, and 7 months more of advanced acting training.
Here she goes.
Yeah.
Here she goes.
Foul devil! For God's sake, hence, and trouble us not, for thou hast made the happy earth thy hell, filled it with cursing cries and deep exclaims. If thou delight to view thy heinous deeds, behold,